Alright, hello and welcome back to part 19 of this challenge stream playthrough. So I didn't stream the last couple of days, although I was thinking a little more about the Evrae Altana fight, which is the next obstacle here, and I think I really don't want to use a defensive mix like Super Mighty G in this fight. I just have it's only that plus Hyper Mighty G that I can actually use to give haste. And looking ahead to the fights up Gagazet and later in the game, I just think that's too valuable. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I think I might try Altana with the same strat as I had last time, with the double 9-hit elemental mix, kind of yellow strategy with Avenger. And assuming that doesn't work, or doesn't work out again, which it's not likely to because it needs a lot to, it needs a lot of RNG basically. I think I'll try mixing a Chaos Grenade instead of the first elemental mix, and maybe using Riku on Loner rather than Avenger. But I decided before that I want to actually fight a random encounter here, because it occurred to me that okay, I do not have the right equipment here, so it's kind of funny that I got a preemptive strike. That was extremely lucky. But yeah, I actually want to try and steal a water gem, and I can do that from the octopus. But I also want to possibly get Zombie Ward from one of the Remora enemies. It occurred to me that I can't actually get Zombie Ward before Seymour Flux, except from the enemies in this area. So having Zombie Ward as a drop on like Waka or Tidus, I could imagine being useful against the in the Flex battle. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I kind of got into this without actually thinking about it, so none of my equipment is set up correctly, but that's fine. I guess I'll just try and put this into darkness, and then go for Dark Attack on... Oh no, hold on. Yeah, I'll go for Dark Attack. Yeah, it kind of messes up. I actually don't want the TKO equipped here, because I want the octopus to live long enough for Riku to steal from it, but I do want it into darkness. I think it sometimes does an attack that always connects anyway, but the Sahajin enemies are really weak. You can see it doesn't even do triple digit damage. It's kind of funny. Yeah, okay. Well, we're not stealing from this one then. Alright, in that case we just go to kill these. Obviously it doesn't matter if we get a game over here. I'm stood right by the save sphere anyway. So there's a rare steal from Octopus for Water Gem. And I actually, I want Water Gem because it lets me mix the kind of highest tier, I guess, elemental mix that does status effects as well as damage. It doesn't actually do that much damage. Okay, this is just over, doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's called Dark Rain. Requires either a Dream Powder or a Water Gem. I can't do it with just like Dragon Scale plus another item I already have. I think that mix inflicts poison, and I'm kind of curious exactly how the mechanics of that works, because it hits multiple times, right? So if it hits an enemy multiple times, does it get to roll the infliction chance for the status effects multiple times? That's what I was going to try and figure out. Alright, let's do this properly and actually set the party up. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for a Dark Attack on the Octopus. Well, maybe I should just... Stick with the TKO. I'm just checking in this guide here about whether I can also steal water gems from any of the other enemies. Yeah, I can. From the kind of like weird star looking enemy, Flegias, whatever it's called. I really only need one, I think. Alright, so we definitely want to take out these. That's not good. Yeah, no preemptive strike against an encounter like this is likely just game over. Oh, that's a good dodge. If this misses too, yeah, not quite. Alright. I think what I should have done... I should definitely have stolen a water gem from Evrae. But I did not. I guess maybe I should have just gone for steal on the octopus there. I mean, the Sahaj and are just not very dangerous. And that should have been an attack on the octopus. Yeah, because this is going to happen. But yeah, I definitely had chances to steal water gems from Evrae in the last phase and just didn't think about it. I mean, it's not a big deal, like, I can get one here eventually, it's just a little tedious. Speed the game up. Okay, this is perfect actually. Dragon scales, okay. Dragon scales again. That's bad. Alright. Titus really has no good weapons here. I mean, as in, he doesn't have a stone touch. And these octopus, they sometimes do an attack that just connects through darkness. Like there, so yeah. Alright. I'm not sure how often that gets used. It's... Yeah, I could check the AI, I guess. Alright, same encounter again. Oh, there we got the water gem steal. Okay, let's try and actually win. Yeah, that does not look like winning. Well... Okay, so none of these have water gems to steal, but I could get zombie ward off these ones, the Remoras. They're also far more dangerous than the Sahajin. Okay, that's good. Switch to Dark Touch, I guess. If I get Petrification to connect here, we're fine. Didn't even get Dark Attack to connect. Yeah, that's less fine. Okay. Still alright, I suppose. I don't know if I can actually get equipment drops here for anyone other than the underwater party. I suspect maybe not. But getting Zombie Ward for Waka or Titus might be slightly useful. I don't think that's going to have anything good on. No. According to guide I was looking at, the drop chance is about 25% on these, so it's really not that bad. Failed Dark Attack again. Yeah, I mean, definitely the point of the game where if our status infliction fails, we just get game overs. Yeah, seeing how this is going is not making me particularly optimistic about being able to do the underwater capturing on Gagazet. I guess I will have SOS haste at that point, which helps a lot actually, so maybe it's not so bad. I think I just want to petrify one of these before worrying about stealing from the other. Nice. And got darkness, okay. Well, unfortunately it's only the... I believe it's only the Remora enemy that drops something useful here. We'll just see what's on this armor. Oh, that's just armor with one blank slot. Fair enough. Let me just check something actually. I was thinking about capturing on Gagazet and... No, okay, so at one point I stole a couple of Shadow Gems. Yeah, I stole a couple of Shadow Gems at one point on Baikonur, but I guess I did not keep that save, or I got a game over straight afterwards or something. Yeah, that's too bad. I should definitely have grabbed a couple of those so I could mix the gravity mixes, because those are not useful against bosses, but could actually be useful against random encounters for capturing, possibly. But yeah, don't have them. Alright, this is another good encounter. Octopus really didn't want to get petrified. Yeah. Okay, we can rest deal water gems from these things too, although let's try and just take one of them out first, I think. Otherwise... Oh, actually, they didn't do that much damage. Not that it matters now that Riku's dead, but... It's always a pleasant surprise when a fiend attacks you and you don't just die. Oh, we need to be careful here. Yeah, this was really stupid. I attacked with Tidus when there was kind of no point, and it was always going to proc Sonic Wave, but fortunately Waka survived. So for capturing on Gagazet, I mean I can always get another Stone Touch weapon for Tidus. I'll have SOS Haste on everyone, which is good. But yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult to capture Mail Spike, for example. Alright, now we need to watch this Sonic Wave counter. Okay, that's gone. Let's try Steel. Dragon Scales. Yeah, the fact that stealing charges the Sonic Wave is not good. It's also not good. You can poison the Mail Spike, but the problem is it's got like 10,000 hit points, right? So how? I can't. It's not like I can manipulate its HP by healing it so that poison takes it down really low. So I don't know that poison is even particularly helpful for capturing. That's why I was thinking of the gravity mixes. But yeah, like I say, I missed a chance to get the Shadow Gems. What am I doing here? Just say Sphere. Okay, this is even a better fight than Double Octopus because the Sahajin just really don't do much damage. So let's see. I think just go for Darkness. Take out these. Dragon Scale again. And Riku gets KO'd. Alright. Mm-hmm. Octopus doesn't seem to like attacking Riku. Maybe it has something in its AI about attacking the lowest HP character or something. Guess I can check that. Oops. Nope, another arm guard, great. Okay, so Remora targets randomly, okay. So Hajin targets randomly, but its attacks are so weak it doesn't matter anyway. The Phlegias guy targets randomly. Oh yeah, but the Octopus does. Yeah, the Octopus does have a higher chance of targeting characters with low HP. Makes sense. Okay, so this party we don't want to steal from, we just want to try and kill the Remoras for a chance of zombie wood. Yeah, when petrification and darkness both fail, it's not happening. I didn't think about zombie ward earlier, but now I'm here, it's kind of like, well, I don't exactly know how I'm beating Flux, but having a character who could come into the party and defend before Lance of Atrophy, and then have a chance of not getting zombied, and then essentially waste the full life seems kind of useful. Oh. Okay, apparently Remora has 95% dark resistance. Okay, that explains why Dark Effect's failing. Fair enough. Woof. Yeah. Yeah, this encounter without preemptive strike is... Well, I was about to say instant loss, although I still might as well use the Dark Attack. I guess if we dodge the normal attack and then win the coin flips on the petrification, it is winnable. But we're not winning the coin flips. Titus has dodged twice. Yeah, okay. The game always throws you kind of a hint that somehow battle can be salvaged, and then it just takes it away. Yeah, go for steal here. Should probably stop doing that because of the way they like to attack Riku. Okay, this is potentially good for stealing 2. How to play around... Yeah, how to play around the Sonic Wave. I guess I'll Dark Attack the one I already stole from. Titus, I think, probably should not attack. Go for a steal on the other one. No, just Dragon Scales. Oh, that's good. Alright, so now I want to just wait and have everyone attack. Or everyone take turns together, otherwise we're going to get a Sonic Wave in the middle. Alright, so I get one more steal attempt, which was just a common steal, unfortunately. Yeah, so this is going to be Sonic Wave, but we did get it beforehand. I'm not bothering to save after stealing these Dragon Scales because they don't do anything. I've already got enough of them. It's really only the water gems that matter at this point. Didn't kill Riku this time. Wow. Yeah. It's very awkward trying to set up these fights to not die yet get the steal in. It's like the petrification kicks in or not depending on whether I... Like sometimes I actually don't want the petrification to work right. It's kind of funny. Alright, I'll keep doing this for a little while, although it's really not particularly fruitful. I haven't had many rare steals, and I haven't survived any of the battles where I had the rare steal. Okay, have to wait for this. Oh nice, we actually get a win against Remoras. Yeah, unfortunately got a weapon drop again, not what we want. Yep. Well, at least with SOS Regen, Waka can't actually lose to these silly things. Yeah, it's kind of annoying to get all these equipment drops that are just useless. I guess lots of the enemies in this area have quite a high drop rate. Yeah. I think we need Riku's attack there to petrify to have any chance at all against this encounter. Or we need, I guess, well, I guess a miss. Yeah, I was going to say a miss on the from the Remora actually is works too. Now we need another miss from the Remora, or that, I guess. All right, maybe this is working out. Okay. All right. Yeah. Never mind. Oh, water gem. Nice. Okay, watch us not win this combat now. Yep. Darn it. Yeah, Titus can't possibly beat the octopus on his own. Pretty sure it's armored as well. Yeah. Yeah, typical of this game. You get the rest deal you want, and then you can't win the fight. There's definitely a lot of this, like, including Evrae too to some extent, where SOS haste on Riku would have been nice, but the problem is I could have spent several hours farming Wendigo, not gotten Hastage, and then given up, which is probably what would have happened. And then I've spent several more hours, and I'm not actually any better off than I am now. So, yeah, I don't know. I think getting haste on Kamari for the end of the Evrae fight was actually pretty important, and so one SOS haste drop wouldn't have kind of changed how I fought that fight at least. Alright, we have a water gem. Can we win? Well, maybe we can. Okay, so everyone wait until after its turn, and then we go for all our attacks together so we don't get hit by the sonic wave. It's not looking good. Do we actually all die to Sonic Wave? I think Waka probably survives, right? Nope, just all die. Alright. Lots of sirens this morning. We had a couple of really bad storms come through this week, and I know a lot of apartment buildings and stuff in the area have problems with flooding. I saw a photo of like a bus floating down a road, you know, half submerged road the other day. It's not really what we want to be seeing. Fortunately, I don't live on the ground floor, and I don't have like a car in the parking garage or anything, so it doesn't affect me too much. Okay, I guess we're not stealing anything. No, I shouldn't waste a dark attack on that. Alright, might still have a chance to win and roll on Zombie Ward here. Yeah. Alright, Metal Shield and Switch Hitter. I'm not sure that Metal Shield is going to have Zombie Wood, but I suppose I will check. It does not. Zombie Wood's one of those funny armor equipments where I don't think it doesn't have high priority for changing the name, so you can get like plain sounding armor that does have Zombie Wood. Obviously didn't that time. Yeah, TARDIS is pretty useless in this fight, unfortunately. Can I slow the Remora? Remora might be immune to slow. No, it's not. Okay, sure, I guess I'll try for that. Oof. Well, I landed the slow. But, yeah, dead. Okay, nothing useful to steal here, so just try and win a Stone Touch. I'll go for Stunning Steel on the Remora. Which I think I did land the slow. And we got the petrification. Alright. Another metal shield. Yeah, just defense plus 5%. I'm not going to spend like hours and hours on these encounters. I don't think either Water Gem or Zombie Water are essential, but I don't mind running it a little longer. it makes a change from losing to Altana, I guess. Which is otherwise what I'd be doing. Should have checked whether that was in the slow. That was a little careless. Alright, got them both again. No drop. I can get elemental gems like from the Calm Lands to do the same type of status inflicting elemental mixes I was talking about. I was actually considering whether I want to use one against Natus, because against Natus I really only want to inflict the poison. The damage just isn't that big a deal. And so there was a question of whether I want to actually save Hazardous Shell and go for the status inflicting like low damage elemental mix instead. So that's what made me think of trying to get a elemental gem for now. Okay, Titus. Yeah, I don't want Titus to start attacking this guy. Have to just hope I land Stone Touch. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, that's a glorious Taj. It does not have a zombie word. Let me just check the numbers on this. Oh yeah, okay, I see what's happening. So, right. So there is a 23% drop chance from Remora, but zombie ward is only a 1 out of 7 for each. It's only a 1 out of 7 on the ability roll, and the armor it drops only ever has one ability. So it's, yeah, you can cut that 23% by 7. I'm going to take another couple of shots at water gem and then try to fight Altana again, I think. And yeah, not going to bother farming zombie word. Really have not seen that red steel very often. And the octopus loves killing Riku. Is one slow? It is. Okay, let's go for the other one. Yeah, no petrification equals no chance here. Alright, I think I've had about enough of this. Neither water gem nor zombie ward really happening, so I'll just forget about it and work on Altana again, I think. Okay, so now I want to change equipment up. Yeah, so I'll have one or two attempts with the strategy I was trying before, although I think I really need to do a Chaos Grenade or some other status inflicting mix instead of the first elemental damage mix. One advantage of that is I don't have to worry about inflicting darkness off the dark attack because I get darkness from whatever I'll mix first. Yeah, it kind of feels like a bit of a waste to use a Chaos Grenade on Altana. But the thing is that most of the statuses Chaos Grenade inflicts don't work on later bosses anyway. The only exception is Sanctuary Keeper. But against Sanctuary Keeper, you don't want to inflict slow on it because it counters with haste, right? Which I can't then dispel. So I kind of think... Yeah, I don't know that there is actually a better place to be using Chaos Grenade. So I think the plan, yeah, so what I'm going to try and do is Chaos Grenade and then an elemental mix for the second mix. But because Chaos Grenade inflicts slow, I might be able to have Riku charge or overdrive with something like Loner instead of Avenger. Avenger's just tricky because for it to fully recharge, it needs Riku to be in SOS HP when both Tidus and Waka get KO'd, and that's proven surprisingly difficult based on my runs of this a couple of days ago. Slight downside of using Chaos Grenade is it does do less damage than the 9-hit elemental mix, so I need like Tidus and Waka to chip in 700 or 800 damage. But I think that should be doable. Yeah, I think I'm already tired of running the same Stratus last time. It's just... I mean, it can technically work, but it's sufficiently unlikely that I don't really want to spend a long time doing it again. So let's... Yeah, let's just do the one mix for elemental damage and instead use Chaos Grenade for the other mix. Let's see what do I actually want to use for Chaos Grenade? Grenade plus Stat Sphere, I think, does it? Yeah, okay. How do I have 47 grenades? I guess I just get a lot from stealing in Baikonur. Yeah, looks good. And let's try with Loner. This isn't ideal either, but I think it might be slightly easier to arrange. Obviously I still need a lot of luck here. For example, Stonegates on Riku is still game over, but now... Or maybe I should have switched... Yeah, I should have switched Waka's armor to Stoneward here instead of SOS regen, because I don't actually need Waka to stay alive. Yeah, I'll think about that. Yeah, like I was saying, Stone Gaze on Riku is still a reset. Alright, Titus got taken out of the fight, although I'm not sure that's instant game over with this new strat. Let's see what happens. So this is Chaos Grenade. Yeah. Yeah, so that inflicted like all the statuses. Yeah, so this is awkward though, because I am 1000 plus damage off being able to win with. Yeah, I am 1000 plus damage off being able to win with that second elemental mix. So I need Whacker to stay alive for a bit. That did a lot of damage to Riku, which is no good. Yeah, so now she's not going to survive the next Photon Spray. Maybe losing Titus at the beginning is still... Yeah, maybe I can't afford to lose Titus at the beginning still. Yeah, that's just not much Riku can do now. She has the Shell Taj, so she might be able to survive 2 Photon Spray hits, but... maybe not even. Oh wow. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Because of Magic Break, she could survive more. Okay. But now she's almost certainly just dead. And I can't charge a mix here. And I'm still a bunch of damage off. Yeah, alright. Okay, so, yeah. So I'm still, yeah, the start of the fight's still just luck dependent. I really want Stone Gaze to hit Whacker. I'm gonna switch his armor though. I don't think keeping Whacker alive with regen is worth it. I'd rather just have him not get petrified and die off the bat, so let's try that. Trying to think of other overdrive modes I could use instead of Loner. The thing is that something like Comrade just isn't going to charge enough. Same with Stoic, obviously. Okay. So let's see. Let's try Chaos Grenade again. That was a bit of a low roll on the damage. That's not great. So Titus needs to start getting some physical damage in, I think. Can try and fit in a Blitz Ace a bit later. Whacker, I think I will now switch his armor to the regen. Yeah. I think this makes sense. Because the Photon Spray hits are only doing like 50-60 a time, so unless he gets a bit unlucky... yeah, so I did get a bit unlucky with too many hits hitting Whacker there, but... Riku got... Yeah, Riku got hit and is not in SOS HP for the shell, which is bad as well. Oh, Stone Gaze, wait. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I did not think Altana used Stone Gaze if there were only 2 characters left. Alright, good to know, I guess. That kind of makes things worse. It must be if there's only 1 character left, it doesn't get used. Alright, I think that's the best opening still though. That was a good roll. We just hope that Titus doesn't get KO'd out by the first photon spray, so I'm not going to use his overdrive just yet. Obviously getting hit through darkness on the counter would be extremely bad at any point here, but like... yeah, I can't play around that at all. Okay, and Waka didn't get KO'd by this, that's nice. So I have all 3 characters alive. So here I need to do about ideally 700 or 800 damage and then get Waka and Titus KO'd. So I think I don't want Waka to regen, I want Waka to get KO'd. Yeah. And do I go for a Blitz Ace now? So if I go for a Blitz Ace and then Waka gets hit by the Stone Gaze... yeah, what if Titus gets hit by the Stone Gaze? So let's see, so 8100 is the average damage from the second mix. So I need minimum like 550 damage, but obviously more is better in case I low roll on the second mix. I think I'd rather just get the guaranteed damage from Blitz Ace in, even though this means Titus probably doesn't get another turn. This still does like 500-ish damage, I think, which is, you know, 3 times higher than his normal attack. Yeah, that was over 500. Okay, I don't think there's much for Rika to do here. I can't start charging her overdrive just yet. She's going to be in yellow HP after the next photon spray. This is Titus, that's... oh, I keep forgetting that the damage is halved because of Magic Break. Yeah. Okay, so I forgot Titus would live there. Okay, this is still going. I think this is going okay, actually. Obviously I need Riku to not get hit by too many of these photon sprays. I'm not going to attack here because I'd rather have my turn sooner. So what I'm thinking might happen here is... Waka and Titus both get KO'd, and Riku ends up in yellow HP, can switch weapon 3 times and then mix. So does that actually work? If I defend here, then I get... So I'd have 2, 4... Yeah, I think this timing actually works. I was trying to counter if I'd have enough time to fully recharge Lona before Altana's next turn. Okay. So Waka's still alive, so I can't start charging Lona yet, but Waka can hit himself. Yep, I think that's the play. Good job, Waka. Alright, stay on SOS Overdrive. Yep, and we've got another mix here. I think there's still a question about whether I actually roll enough damage on this. But let's see. So this is Bone Fragment plus MP Sphere for Brimstone or whatever it's called. Or Burning Soul. Good. Seeing 900 is good. Oh, seeing 850 is really not good though. Nice. Okay. Gotta. Or it. Whatever. Yeah, that strategy felt better. Still needed a lot of luck, but way better than what I was originally trying. Not sure if I'll regret using my Chaos Grenade there, but... I think I'll carry on. Congrats, that was a close one. Yeah. I don't know if you watched any of the previous attempts, but the other strategy I was trying was even worse, honestly. So... I think I'll take it. Yeah. Checking mixes I've used here. Alright, so I don't get any more encounters here, which is great, and I just need to remember to pick up the equipment. Oh. Okay, so I basically use Chaos Grenade as my first mix, and a 9-hit Elemental mix as a second, and got in some damage with the guys to like make up the damage. Because of Magic Break, because of Magic Break plus SOS Shell on Riku, she survived long enough, basically, to recharge with Lona. It needed some luck at the beginning, like I couldn't have Stone Gaze hit Riku still, but it was much better than what I was trying before. And I kind of convinced myself that there wasn't somewhere where the Chaos Grenade would be essential, so we'll see. I did pick up... Sorry, I'm just paranoid about this evade and counter weapon. Yes, evade and counter, okay. No, it did not look good. I agree. No, it was bad. I somehow thought that strategy would have a chance, but it was rough. Yeah. I was looking forward to like 10 hours straight of streaming just resets on that battle or something crazy, but
Thank you.
yeah, I think this was better. Alright, let's change the stream title. Yeah, doable, but right.
Keenock. Why you?
I have saved him. He was a man who craved power.
A lot of,
Great power he had.
like, yeah, as well as the RNG at the beginning, you know, I needed the first Stone Gaze to hit Whacker, I needed Dark Attack to connect, that's a coin flip.
Chased by his fears.
I needed Whacker to not get petrified by the Stone Gaze, that's a coin flip. I needed Riku to end up in SOS HP before either of the guys died, it was, yeah.
He has been granted sleep eternal. Death is a sweet slumber. All the pain of life is gently.
Alright, gonna have some fun battles on the high bridge here.
So if all life were to end, do you come, Lady Una? Come with me to Xanarkand. The
Yeah.
lost city of the dead.
Tricky trying to keep Titus
With death
and
on
Whacker
our
alive to
side,
tank
we
hits.
will
Yes.
save Spira.
Yeah, so the thing that I didn't realize
I will take
that made it worse than I thought is that you still see Stone Gaze with 2 characters up.
I will destroy Spira.
I thought it was only used to Diablo 3, so that was bad.
Unpleasant.
At least Whacker and Titus can KO themselves because I'm not charging Avenger, right? So I don't need it to actually be the enemy that KO'd them, so having Whacker be able to just bop himself with the ball at the end worked out. If Whacker had missed himself in that battle, I would have been not happy. I still don't understand how that's possible, by the way. I looked at the stat mechanics guide, you know, with the equation for accuracy and evasion, and I don't see how Whacker should ever miss himself, so it's some weird difference when a character goes to themselves, but anyway, got through it.
Go! No way!
Yeah. Yeah, so the formulas are wrong, right? So the question is, you know, how on earth does it work? But
He's a guardian. That's right.
yeah, let's hope I gave Kamara the right armor for this fight, because can't change it now.
Anyone?
I'm pretty sure Nilfrost, SOS Nilfrost is the best you can do here. I don't think it's necessarily guaranteed to get into SOS HP off the first multi-spell, but I think it might be actually. And if not, it happens a lot of the time. I was talking about this fight, I can't remember if it was last stream or the one before. I'm actually not thrilled about this fight. I think it's going to be super hard for Riku to both mix and steal. Unfortunately. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So we're back on First Strike, and I'll also go for Null Blaze. Yeah, this is Whacker's time to shine. With Danger Arm Guard plus Evade Encounter. Right, Riku needs her overdrive recharging. I'm pretty sure we can arrange this by just having her in the front line. She's gonna... yeah, she'll pretty easily be able to recharge with just Stoic, I think. Well, I guess I'm about to save, so she won't be at SOS HP anymore, but that's still fine. Riku Stoic. Well, yeah, so you steal either 2 or 3, and I think 2 is enough. There's 2 mixes that Tetra Elementals help with. One is Hyper Vitality. It saves me getting a stamina tonic, which would require the Gagzak capturing, that I think's not going to be easy at all. And the other is for Hyper Null All, which is actually more doable without the Tetra Elemental. Yeah, so I only need 1 successful steal. The problem is, I don't have haste on Riku, so... And Yuna's in the front line and doesn't have SOS Null Thrust, right? That's the problem. So one of Riku and Yuna dies from the first multi-spell. I mean, that's the case whether I steal or mix, but the problem is if I... Yeah, basically the problem is I think I need Yuna alive for the second phase with her Stoneproof armor. So I'm just not seeing how I can both steal and have Riku mix, but we'll give it a shot. There might be some way around it. Yeah, I guess red bracer, but this doesn't really matter. And I want Oran's overdrive back too, probably. Okay, so front line looks like this, and then Waka basically comes in and beats everything with a Fade Encounter plus SOS Null Blaze.
You're quite popular. Anything you...
We don't need any of this stuff. No.
Traitor or no?
Preemptive Strike doesn't do anything useful for us here. So I want Riku and Orin to stay in the front line and just charge overdrives. And I think the only thing I have to remember here with Waka is to target the guy in the back so that he'll do the single target available attack rather than the old party one. Also we'll get Waka, I can use this fight to get Waka into SOS HP once the YAT is down. Let's see, I don't even want to... Yeah, I don't want to defend Orin because I'm trying to use Stoic. Hopefully I've remembered the mechanics of these fights correctly. I've basically used this strat before where I'm not actually, throwing items or doing anything offensive. I'm just winning with Waka. I think it does work. I'm pretty sure I won't see Thrust Kick with only 1 character alive. Alright, let's speed this up a bit. Yeah, this area was completely miserable when I was playing no Sphere Grid, no summons, no customize, no overdrive with initial equipment. That was, yeah. Oh, I do love myself a Fade Encounter. Nice balance weapon ability here. Could learn Thrust Kick for Kamari from these guys, although I'm not sure he's actually fast enough to get a Lancet and switch out. Yeah, he probably isn't. I'll see if I can set that up in another fight here once I've got Aaron and Riku's overdrive charged. Oh wait, what am I talking about? Kimari's not in the party. Yeah, sorry. Never mind. Pretty sure I can learn thrust kick from Buran and Yankee, and if not, I learn it from the mechs in Zanarkand. So it's not as if it's a good overdrive. It's just whether there's like an advantage to getting the free overdrive bar charged from learning a new overdrive. All right, I think this is a job for ×4 speed since I'm literally just mashing A. Okay, I don't think I actually have to do this to get Waka into SOS Overdrive, SOS HP, because against the double flamethrower monks, the first one's fire attack will get him to SOS HP anyway, but I'll do it. And like I was saying, I also don't think there's any issue where I have to like kill these things at the same time, because they don't thrust kick a single character. So I'll just do one at a time, make it slightly faster. Yeah, I maybe could have thought of some way to charge Titus's overdrive too, but it's not going to matter. Yeah, no thrust kick. Good, okay. Yeah, so these fights are all just fine. Just slow. Ooh, is this a problem there? Okay, so I think definitely need to try and get these things to do a single target attack. The question is whether I need to like keep targeting them in order to make them do it, or whether just hitting them at the beginning is enough. I guess we'll find out. I vaguely remember having trouble with this encounter, at least in Gagazette. Yeah, so that's the single target attack. And this other one's going to do the single target attack too. But the question is, on the next turn, are they still targeting Waka? Because I can't attack both of them. I'm not going to have time to attack both of them with Waka now. Oh crap, yeah. Okay, so that was what I was afraid of. So I think this encounter is just close to unwinnable then. At least without mixing. So that's right, so the deal is you need to be able to target, you need to have Waka target both of the YATs like continuously in order to keep them on the single target attack. Just looking in P. Berman's guide here because I feel like there's something. Okay, if Aaron had full overdrive, I could have used Shooting Star. Yeah, I think I could have used Shooting Star against the kicking robot, and then I would have gotten to close range with the two YKTs. And they would then only have used a single target attack, and Waka would have just continued evading. So that, I think that's how I try and do this encounter. Yeah, okay. So their AI, if they've been targeted, they do a single target attack on the attacker, but if they're close range, they always do the single target attack. Alright. Yes, the problem is I don't have Oren's overdrive charged. So I don't... Yeah, I think I just have to reset on that encounter. I can't easily like slow them. Yeah, if I don't... Yeah, without a way to take out the YKT, I just don't win that fight, I think. Yeah. Fortunately, you only get like 3, maybe 4 encounters running down the road, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to get a little lucky. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, we're good. Blitz, have you been playing more of your challenge that you started? Okay. Custom SOS nulls. Yeah, something I thought about doing but somehow never did or never felt like doing is do a no spray good, no summons, no items, no overdrive, run to luckier, then farm some SOS nulls once, and then just like continue from that save for different challenges. But yeah, I guess I just like starting a completely new game for a new challenge. It helps that you get to change Titus's name to remind you what save that is. Alright, didn't mean to keep 4 times speed on here, but I suppose it's fine. Alright, we got Riku's overdrive charged again, that's nice. So yeah, so this fight's fine. The fight we haven't seen yet with the 2 flamethrowers and the 1 kicking robot is fine. Wakasol is that with a Vin counter, and I can't remember if there's an encounter here with the artillery robot plus flamethrowers. That would be fine too though. I don't think there is actually, I think it's just the 3. So we do need, yeah, we're going to see one more, and we need it to not be, we need it to not be the double artillery robot. I've been keeping an eye on the Final Fantasy VII remake, but I don't know. I guess I had some naive hope it might go on sale sometime this summer, but it's been selling so well and didn't come out that long. It's probably just gonna cost me $60 unless I really want to wait a long time. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can really. Yeah, try to test the zip save. No, I'm not going to bother. I'm not sure he's even on loaner. He might be. It's so much fun. Definitely recommend playing. Alright, yeah, I would like to play it. I deliberately didn't read too much about it. I mean, I know the story from OG Final Fantasy VII, but I was definitely going to play it at some point. It was a question of, like, when. Okay, so any way I can get Aaron a full overdrive to have a shot against that double artillery robot encounter? I don't think there is. Actually, hold on. No, maybe there is. Let's do this. So if the kicking robot targets Riku, I think Aaron will get a full overdrive charge off that. And then I can shooting star it. Alright, yeah. Don't think this is super likely to let me beat that encounter, but I'll try it and see. I think we get one more encounter before the save sphere here. Yeah. Oh, and it was the encounter I was talking about. Nuts. Yeah, so I think all I can really do here is spend Wacker's first 2 turns targeting the YAT. In principle, I could bring in like Lulu to stop one of the YATs from doing the full party attack, but yeah, so I think I do this and then I hope that the kicking robot hits Riku. Ooh, nice. Okay, so this works, I think. Right? Yeah. Let's see if this works anyway. This is what I want to happen, so I get to test it. So they both do single target attacks because Wacker attacked them since they had a turn, and then if I take out this thing, I should get to close range and they should only do single target attacks. Wow, almost messed that up. Nice. Alright, we made it to the save sphere. Have to decide if I want to recharge Aaron's overdrive. The only reason, yeah, I mean the only thing it does against Natus is guarantee power break against Mortar Body, but that does matter if I'm mostly trying to get to the second phase and then survive break plus Shattering Claw. Like the HP damage from Shattering Claw is not irrelevant. Split this one up. Did you get all the achievements or platinum or whatever on FF7 remake, Blitz? Not that that's somehow a metric of like how much you enjoyed it or how good it was or whatever. I must admit, I don't know if this is issues with my attention span or what, but I almost never go for all the achievements in games. There's always something that's just tedious. There's no way I'd do platinum on Final Fantasy X. You're working on it, okay. What's the late game like? I know there's a hard mode where you get to replay missions, but is there other tough optional bosses and stuff too? Okay, so we got to the save sphere. So do I need to set up for... Do I want to just try try Seymour Natus, or do I want to set up overdrives or possibly get characters into SOS HP beforehand? Let's look at equipment real fast. Pretty sure the element ordering for Natus is the same as Seymour. Okay, when you finish the game, you unlock hard mode. Go through the game again, enemies are stronger, but you also keep your levels of materia. So it's kind of like a New Game Plus, if I'm understanding right. A couple of harder optional bosses. Okay. Just looking up AI stuff in P. Bowman's guide here. Yeah, so Thundara, Blizzara, Thundara, Watera, Fire. Yeah, that's the same ordering. Some enemies also get new moves. Alright, fair enough. Okay. So I want to do a hazardous shell mix. Can't use items. Interesting. That's a kind of weird restriction. I mean, I know there's other games where there's, like in Final Fantasy 12, there's specific fights where you can't use items or whatever, but to ban them or to like effectively restrict them completely is kind of funny. How am I mixing hazardous shell? Grenade plus level 1 key sphere, alright. Yeah, so let's just try Natus. I think we're gonna see the issue I was trying to talk about before, where I think it's going to be very difficult to fit a steal in with Riku, but we'll give it a shot. Can Riku survive? Okay, I need to check the damage range on mortar body spells. Although I think because Riku doesn't have element immunity at all, it doesn't really matter. Like, she's not surviving if she stays at the front line. Period. Yeah, magic stat 20, damage 16. Sorry for the delay here, it'll just take me a minute. Yeah, it doesn't matter what armor she has here. I don't think this matters either. Okay, so evade encounter does matter against Shattering Claw, so I'll keep that on. Danger Arm Guard. Yeah, there's this awkward issue with Mortar Body's multi-spells here, which is that they're not guaranteed to get like Kimari or even Waka into SOS HP, which could be awkward. So I might have to actually get a setup here where I run around and get into a random encounter and get characters to SOS HP. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try it once though and just see how it goes. Okay, so Yuna's going to be in the front line. So I think yeah, I'm not sure what my plan is in terms of who I want to actually get hit by attacks. Let's sort equipment around here so that my elemental armor is at the top. So here's my other null-type character, it's Kamari. Okay. And I just have, yeah, I have all the wards of Orin, plus I do also have this null shock, so I should remember that too. Doubt I'll need SOS regen, but I guess with SOS regen, oh, that's interesting. With SOS regen, you can't really die to the HP damage from Shattering Claw. Although I think if I get to the second phase, I'm actually just fine. It's the keeping characters alive before that that's going to be the problem. Yeah, and I do have null thrust on Kamari. Good. Alright, so this is... yeah, so this is all the stuff I have for Kamari. So he just doesn't have... he just doesn't have null shock, but I have Titus... I have Titus, Waka, and Orin, who in principle can have SOS null shock active, or just lightning proof. Let's see. Yes, it's Blaze and Frost on Lulu. Right. Almost done here. Yeah, Wacker's other weapons aren't going to matter. Might want a sensor, I guess, but that's it. Okay, my stream title's still showing as Evrae Altana, but I did change it. I guess it's just a weird Twitch issue. Yeah. Alright, let's save again. I'm just going to go into this and see what happens. I think I'm going to need to fiddle around a little here. But we'll see. Yeah, so, right, this is the fixed party. So, okay. So let's say I steal with Riku here. I get my Tetra Elementals, that's fine. Then, Multibody does Blizzard. Best case scenario, that puts Kamari into SOS HP. I mean, it's always going to put Yuno into SOS HP, so that's fine. Then I get multi-Blizzara, but Riku, I mean, Riku doesn't get another turn after mixing until the second turn of Natus and Mortarbody. So that second spell from Mortarbody is going to KO Riku, irrespective of whether, like, you know, even if she survives the multi-Blizzara. So Riku's KO'd for sure. Yeah, so Yuna's not going to still be alive to cure Riku because if Riku's not being hit by the first multi-Blizzara, or by the multiple Zara, then Yuna is, and that's going to kill Yuna, right? So I'm not seeing how I actually mix here with Riku if I steal. Or no, so I'm sorry, I have that, yeah, I got stuff slightly jumbled up there. If I steal, there's only one turn of Seymour's. So for Riku to survive, Yuna and Kimari would be KO'd. No, Yuna would be KO'd, Kimari would hopefully survive with SOS Null Frost. But then, once Riku's mixed, then she'll get KO'd, and I'm down to one character slot for the rest of the fight. And I don't think... and Yuna's KO'd. Right, so how am I don't see how I'm possibly winning at that point. For sure I can't indefinitely survive in the first phase. So I think all that means is the only way I can see to do this is to mix at the beginning, accept the fact that Riku gets KO'd, and just try and keep the other two character slots alive. And try and win in the second phase. Maybe there's some variation of this. Maybe this... yeah, there may be some weird strat I could do, like having Waka come in and petrify Riku. Yeah, something like that doesn't seem super likely. Okay, let's try the mix. So that puts poison on Seymour. Okay, low rolled on the Blizzard, so I think this is just game over. Maybe not completely. I guess we can have a go at keeping... yeah, I guess we can have a go at keeping... of like... staying alive with one character slot and see what happens. I think I know how this goes though. So next up is Thundara. Yeah, I can't do a weapon swap between the boss turns, unfortunately. So I have to bring in Titus to try and survive this. Oh. Yep, well... definitely not winning if I forget that Titus has null blaze equipped. But yeah, I think... my experience with this fight in the past is that you really can't keep a single character alive because of the turn desync. So we could have had two characters alive if Kimari had gotten to SOS HP. I mean, yeah, going back to what I was saying about Riku, like, if I steal on the first turn, then Yuna and Kimari get hit by the Blizzard. I could take Riku out of the party, right? It's not that she has to get KO'd, but if she hasn't mixed, then you know, Seymour's not actually taking any damage. So, yeah, how am I winning? Okay, got Kimari to SOS HP, that's good. And he tanks a multi Zara, great. And the other one hits Riku. Okay, I think this is the start. Yeah, I think this is the start I was wanting. Let's remember to actually switch in for lightning proof this time. Oh, hold on. I'd love to have Waka hit himself so that he's guaranteed to be brought into SOS HP by Mortar Body, but I actually don't have time to do that, right? Because Mortar Body gets a second turn before Waka's, which is going to be water. Yeah, I don't steal the Tetra Elementals. That's what I was trying to say earlier. No, I actually think I can't do it. I'd need to have like SOS haste on regen on Riku or something. But yeah, there's just no time. Okay, who do I actually want in the party here? Okay, so whoever's taking a turn here is going to have to just take a rank 2 action, so that should just be Titus, I suppose. I'm going to do this. Yeah, so here we just have to hope that Wacker gets put down to SOS HP. Which he does. Okay, good. Okay, so next up is water. So we have Kimari and Yuna for that. I think if I defend with Kimari, he gets a turn, or not defend, but if I do switch weapon twice, yeah, that actually lines up really well for the turns. Yeah, there's no need to switch weapon with Yuna. I mean, yeah, when I say there's no way I can steal, that's not necessarily true, right? Like, I could just mix a tall boy or something off the bat and get Seymour straight to face the second phase. What I mean is, like, if I'm just going to try and win off the hazardous shell damage, I don't see a way to do it. So Titus always gets brought to SOS HP by... Is this going to work out? Yeah, this is going to be okay. Does someone else have Null Blaze? Yeah, Lulu does. I guess there's an argument for trying to keep Titus at full HP then. Yeah. Okay, this works out. Okay, so that's a full attack cycle. The issue is, of course, that multiple body's faster than Flux, so, Natus, so we're going to start seeing multiple elements back to back. We only have to survive 3 more turns, right, before the poison damage gets him down to 24k. Have to see if this is doable. So this is Lazara. Wacker gets a turn there, that looks good. Hopefully Kimari or Lulu get a turn if they just change weapon. We'll see. Yeah, okay. This is where we start having issues. So, right, so the problem here is I don't have time. Is this a problem? If I just switch to Nilfras right now. Yeah, so Lulu's... If Lulu switches weapon again from her next turn, right, that's... I don't think that's going to get her out of the party before Mortar Body's Thunder turn. Oh, it is. Okay. I confused myself here. It's actually not that bad. I was thinking I'd have to bring in like Arin to tank a blizzard hit or something, but yeah, it's actually alright. And there's no one faster to do this with, no. Yeah, turn timing starting to get tighter. Whacker still gets a turn. And hopefully Titus would too if he switched in for... Okay, and it doesn't... Yeah, and Titus is full HP and lightning proof. So he's... I think this is working fine still. So even, it might be the case that Titus has to take a water here. Oh, he doesn't. It's like off by 2 ticks. Awesome. Alright, in that case, just change weapon. And we're basically just a couple, 2 more turns before he's below the break phase HP. Yeah, so do I have any attacks that actually would deal like 1200 damage? I guess I have self-destruct, but that's not what I meant. I don't think I do. So I just have to see if I can still get this timing to work. So this is water. Alright, so Yuna gets a turn there. Oh, I'm just looking at the tick timing here. I think if I bring in Lulu first and then swip it, it's not Lulu, it's Kamari. If I bring in Kamari first... Nice, okay. So that timing's about as tight as it can go, but it does work out. And I'm bringing in Kamari before Yuna because he's slower. So hopefully now Yuna can defend and not get hit by the fire. Yeah. Okay, so this first phase... I mean, obviously I got all the luck at the beginning with the targeting, but if that happens, this is actually doable with keeping 2 characters alive. So now what is the plan? So we haven't managed to... Yeah, I never found time, obviously, to get Power Break onto Mortar Body. Power Break onto Mortar Body isn't going to trigger the transition though, so I actually need to target... I need to target Natus with something here. I'm also in the really awkward spot where I both need Yuna to heal herself to not die to Shattering Claw, and I need Stoneproof. Well, Whacker... So Whacker has evade and counter, which protects him against Shattering Claw. Do I maybe just do a Lancet against Natus because it's the fastest recovery action I have, and it would give Kamari enough HP to survive a Shattering Claw? Doesn't feel great, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. But Mortar Body gets 2 turns before Yuna gets another turn. That's not good. I think I'm going to need some luck here. I think I actually bring in Whacker, have him just attack Seymour to trigger the second phase, then have Yuna, I guess have Yuna cure herself, and hope the Shattering Claw I think Yuna, there's too much Yuna needs to do here, right? I can't just keep her out of the party because I guess I switched to Stoneproof. Yeah, I think I figured out what I'm doing here. I think I'm switching to Stoneproof and bringing in Whacker to attack attack Natus. So Mortarbody's turn here. Either Yuna has to dodge or he has to not target her. But I don't see a way to avoid that. This is better than having Yuna heal herself because, or at least I think it is. Okay, so there's Protect. This is going to be Shattering Claw. Please don't kill Yuna. Nice. Okay. Still not out of the woods here because our characters are slow. But now Yuna can heal herself. And yeah, we just have to hope that like Whacker doesn't get petrified then shattered or something. But the AI in this phase is actually really bad. So Shattering Claw doesn't even preferentially target petrified characters. It's really funny. Okay, yeah, the targeting here is literally perfect. So this is absolutely going as well as it could. I guess the only question is whether I bring in Orin and try to do Power Break on Mortarbody. So that would, I mean, yeah, so the boss, so there'd be 2 turns each of Mortarbody and Natus if I do this. But Orin has enough HP. The only HP damage I'm taking here is from the Shattering Claw, so it doesn't really matter to have Orin rather than Whacker in the front line. I think I want to do this because I believe if I don't have Power Break on Morty, then Shattering Claw will 2-shot Yuna, which is kind of how you lose. So let's go for this. Looks like it's targeting Yuna again. No, it's targeting Orin. Okay. But Yuna gets a turn to defrost him, or not defrost. You know what I mean. And I did land Power Break. Okay. I have to say, I think I've got like literally perfect RNG in this attempt. So I think if I lose here, it's because I have messed up. Couldn't really have asked for stuff to go better. Well, that went so well, Yuna actually has nothing to do. Sure, I'll take that. I guess she just defends. Orin may as well switch to his SOS regen armor. No, Orin may as well switch to Whacker, because Whacker doesn't take HP damage at all. Yes. Guess I'll do a quick HP check. 19k, okay. We do not want to end up in the flare phase, but that's fine. There's not much risk of Whacker's counterattacks actually killing Mortarbody. Yeah, it would have to take like 20 of them or something, so that's all good. Main thing here is to try and get Yuna a turn after Seymour, which I can do like this. Need to have seen it, but that's fine. Okay, so here there's a risk of petrification into Shattering Claw and Whacker, but I can't do anything about that. I think that with Power Break on Mortar Body, Yuna actually has enough HP to where she can solo this part of the fight, or she can solo the rest of the fight rather, like up until the point where Natus just dies to poison. Well, we'll get a test of that. Yeah, so I'm just going to defend until... Yeah, I'm just going to defend until I need the HP from Cure. Natus is doing nothing now, right? Because it just puts break into Stoneproof. Just check that Mortar Body doesn't randomly have a higher luck stat and could crit here. Oh, he does. Okay, that's really funny. He does have a higher luck stat, but his Shattering Claw can't crit. That's pretty random, but all good, I guess. Okay, I think the turns are lining up in such a way that I want to cure Yuna now so that I don't face 2 Shattering Claws after the cure. And then just defend. How much HP does Seymour have? Not a lot, I think. 6k, okay. So if I defend here and then cure, then... Well, yeah, I'm gonna take 2 Shattering Claws after the next cure no matter what, so I don't think it really matters what I do here. Yeah, so now I cure. So this is why I need a Power Break, right? Because otherwise 2 hits on Yuna would KO her. But we got this. I think the only thing I could have done slightly better on the setup is to have Oren's Overdrive charge so that I could just Banishing Blade Mortar Body and not have to wing the coin flip on Power Break, but it worked out. So yeah, now the question is this good enough, or do I actually need those Tetra Elementals? Frostblade, huh? I don't remember what weapons get dropped here. I think it's like SOS Shell is the armor drop. It's nothing good anyway. Or nothing like necessary. Yeah. So I'll make a save after this for sure, and then maybe think a little more about
We escaped with our skins in.
how I could have sequenced
I can
things.
already tell. I felt like I should, but nothing came.
Well, we're all clear. We will have to... Yuna,
Said you wanted.
of course.
Alright, let's save.
Maybe you... Must be...
I always have trouble with this save sphere for some reason. Well done. Hey, thanks.
We leave it...
Like I said, I really high rolled that. Yes, the strategy was okay, but I won every coin flip.
I am...
Still, I'll take it.
I am...
Ah.
I am...
Alright, I don't care that you're tired. I want the save sphere, dude.
I am...
No. There we go. Okay. So, alright, I'm not going to play more right now. I'm just going to talk for a couple minutes about this issue of trying to get a steal in. That sequencing on the initial break, shadow, and claw turns is quite lucky. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. There's a bunch of ways that could have gone wrong. Yeah. I don't see how you avoid that, though. Like, Yuna's going to be an SOS HP. Yeah, anyway, I think that strat was the highest percentage way to win the battle, at least without a more expensive damage dealing mix, and I think I got lucky, but I also executed it right, so that's fine. So do I need those Tetra Elementals? So if I want to mix Hyper Vitality, which is double HP plus 5 cheer stacks on the front 9, I either need Stamina Tonic or I need Tetra Elemental. I can't get Tetra Elemental again until I get past Unaleska. Stamina Tonic I would steal as a rare steal from Catoblepus in the arena, but I need to do Gagzet capturing for that. So Gagzet capturing... Let's see, to unblock Catoblepus I do have to do the underwater capturing too, right? I know that those enemies separately unlock Shinryu, but I'm pretty sure I have to do all the enemies. It's not just like the non-water enemies. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure about this. I really should know, but yeah. Yeah, need them for Catoblepus as well. Alright, thanks for the confirmation. I guess what I can do is mix like... I mean, I can use mixes to do capturing. So what would I have? I'd have... What does Blastomine do? Is that just damage? No, Blastomine does Dark Silence and Sleep. It's only 150% infliction though, so it's not going to work against the Mail Spike consistently. Okay, I'll think about this a bit off stream. I'm going to have a break now. I might stream a bit later today. I was pretty good getting through 2 bosses. There's going to be some kind of downtime in the Calmlands while there's obviously the random encounters, and then stuff like Remiem and getting started on capturing. Defender X I'm not going to beat anytime soon. I've put some thought into that, and I think I need quite a lot of prep for that fight. So yeah, might come back this afternoon for a couple hours of kind of more chilled out, calmland stuff, I think. And I'll think more about this issue of the Tetra Elementals. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I know that during the week, like the stream time, we're streaming in the evenings, it doesn't work for people in Europe. I might try and arrange it so that the streams during the week are more the like grinding or you know, equipment farming and stuff, and that I stream on Saturdays when I'm trying to beat the bosses, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so like I said, thanks for watching. Got past a couple of bosses, and I'll stream again in like 2 or 3 hours. Have another go this afternoon. See ya.